Hi, this is Mike from Rock and Load at the Download Festival, and I've got the pleasure today of talking to Ollie and Jeannie from the awesome All That Remains. Thank you for talking to us, guys. So, you've just opened the main stage at the biggest festival in Europe, possibly even in the world. How did it go for you today?
It was quite well, thank you. Kicked ass.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the crowd, they were, I mean, we watched it, we were there, so it seemed like a pretty good reaction.
Yeah, they were all out there, and if it was me, I'd still be asleep.
So did you arrive this morning?
Yeah, we got here, actually, last night, right?
Yeah, we got here yesterday.
Yeah.
So I slept like for 15 hours, so I arrived this morning.
Wow, that's a lot longer than I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gina, did you get a good night's sleep as well?
Actually did. I got a good 7-8 hours. We've been having trouble because we've been here maybe like a week and a half adjusting. So to have like a day off where we could actually sleep and it was good and prepare for like like you said, the biggest festival.
Yeah. And you got 25 minutes, didn't you? And I tried to count the song. Was it 7 that you fitted in?
6.
You fit 6 songs in that time, which is still pretty good going.
Yeah, it's all right. 3 and 3, get it done. Here we are, you know.
And Phil didn't get a chance to talk much during the set, though, did it?
What's that?
Phil didn't get a chance to talk much during the songs.
We kind of decided we wanted to play more songs than talk, run his face off. We just wanted to just pound everyone with music.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was our approach.
Yeah, it went really well because like by the end of the set, the crowd, there was more and more people arrived as you were playing, and by the end it was
It was kind of neat to see because like we had an advantage, so we could see people just like start trickling towards us.
Yeah.
It was like cool.
Right, cool. Sorry, next question. Got it on here. That's what I got. How do you get psyched up for a gig like this compared to a normal gig? Is it a different process?
Yeah, as I said, I'm having a whole rest deficit this whole tour, so I was like, all right, we gotta rest up. So I just stayed in bed as long as possible, and I did a lot more warming up, a lot more stretching, just get my mind ready for the bigness of Download.
Whereas usually you'll go through a ritual, won't you?
Casual, same idea, but today I was like, all right, let's really dial it in today. Yeah.
Cool. I'm glad it went really well for you because, like I said, first band's on, it could go one of either ways. There could be a problem with the sound, or because obviously you don't get to do a run through beforehand, do you?
I feel like we also had the weather on our side too.
Absolutely.
So people weren't just like hiding in there. It's first day, everyone's fresh. We're fresh. Yeah. Yeah, it's good.
Cool. When was the last gig that you played?
We were in Belgium.
Yeah.
Was that Grasspop, was it?
No, it was just a club show. Our shot, I believe.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. When was that? Was that?
That was 2 days ago.
2 days ago.
Yeah.
Cool. Question generally about festivals for both of you basically. When was the first festival that you played as a band? Ollie, you've been in from the start. You were a founder member, weren't you? But Jeannie, you've been in for 10 years, is it now?
10 years in August.
Yeah, so first festival we ever played, that's when she joined the band. It was Sounds the Underground.
Oh, right, cool.
2005. We had rotating bass players that tour.
Right.
And then it was like, we did the Chimera tour after, and then she was the whole thing.
My first festival tour was Ozfest in 2006, the following year.
Was it? Excellent. And as a fan, what was the first festival you both attended? And who was it that played? I can remember my first festival was here in 1985. And as a fan going to a festival, yeah.
Went to one festival in my life.
Right.
Without being a professional musician, I went to see the Prague Fest in Maryland in 1999.
Right, who was on that?
There was Evergrey and I can't remember who else. It's a lot of bands that I'd never really heard of, but Evergrey was awesome.
Cool. Jeannie, what about you?
I went to Warped Tour when I was in high school, so in the 90s when they first started. I went to some of those, and I went to Woodstock in 99 as well, yeah. So
lots of mud, wasn't there?
Yeah. That was starving. A lot of people. It was fun though.
Saying that's what it's going to be like here over the next 2 days when the rain comes.
Yeah, we camped out, so I understand what people coming this are going through.
Cool. Your latest album, The Order of Things, was released in February, was it?
24th,
Yeah. How's it gone so far? How's the reaction been?
I think it's been pretty good, man. We've got a nice variety of songs on there, so I think we're giving people, a good, as I said, good variety of stuff, so they can.
Yeah.
If you don't like this style, well, this one might get into it a little bit more, you know.
Sorry, Jim.
No, I was gonna say I feel like more people are accepting of it because it's not so much a shock that they know what we're gonna end up putting out. There probably is a ballad, there's probably a rock song, maybe there's still a heavy song. So I think at this point people aren't really as shocked and really comment on it. It's kind of like, oh, they're doing their thing because we established that's our thing.
And have you found that more now? Because obviously, in the early days, it was more heavy stuff, and then as the albums evolved, you evolved as a band, and you became a lot more melodic. I mean, yourself, you've put a lot of classical elements into the music, haven't you, as well?
Yeah, that's been my biggest influence growing up, and then I went to school and studied all the greats, and it was, also the jazz influence has been coming out in recent years, and that's trying to balance the two and still be metal, of course, but I don't worry about it. I just want to play what inspires me. So.
I also notice as well that, like I say, you've got a lot of jazz influences, but Jason, the way that he plays drums, is very much in a jazz style, but
He was taught by a
heavy jazz
teacher, yeah.
So he's jazz trained as well.
Me and him click really well together. We can talk about stuff and meter and so forth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So, we're after this. How long are you staying for? Are you just here for today, or stay for one day? And then have you got more festivals coming up?
Yeah, we fly in the morning to Greenfield Festival in Switzerland.
Right.
So we got Greenfield and then Nova Rock, and then we go home.
And whereabouts? I mean, you kicked off at 1 p.m. this afternoon. Is that the earliest you've ever been on stage, or?
Ozfest.
Ozfest.
What, 9:15 in the morning, something like that?
Yeah.
9:15.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Really?
When Ozzy played the second stage, the second stage opened
Yep.
at 9 something.
When I was a kid in school, I was like, look, I want to be a musician because I can sleep late. I can't wake up for school. I sucked at it.
Yeah.
So now when you're playing Ozfest at 9 in the morning, it's just like going to school. But at least it's like something that I love, and it was for a short time. But
Cool.
you know.
And do you usually get longer than in the next two festivals you're doing? You say you only had 25 minutes today. You're getting longer for the next couple.
We've had the entire, I think,
Yeah.
in like years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
But it's okay. It's download. I mean,
Yeah, absolutely.
we're happy to be here.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Like I say, it's Download. Do you hold Download in that esteem as we do in this country? Do you?
We've only played it. It's only our second time playing it, so it's a big deal, man.
One of the things you always see pictures of and videos of. People make DVDs of their performances, so it has this like, it's up here.
Well, it stems from the Monsters of Rock days, doesn't it? Because, like I said, the first time I went to a festival was here in '85 when ZZ Top played, and it was just one stage and 5 or 6 bands. Now you've got 3 days, over 100 bands. So it's like I said, it's a big deal now.
Yeah, it is a big deal.
Right. Thank you very much, guys, for talking to us. It's been a pleasure. Hope you enjoy the rest of the day and rest of the festival and the rest of the tour that you're on now. So cheers, guys. Thank you.